The night of June 12, 1994 began like many others in Brentwood. Shortly after midnight, a resident walking their dog stumbled upon a gruesome discovery outside a condominium on South Bundy Drive. The bodies of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman lay lifeless, victims of a brutal stabbing. Nicole, the ex-wife of former football star O.J. Simpson, was found at the foot of the stairs leading to her condo. The scene was chaotic, marked by extensive blood loss and the sheer brutality of the act. The discovery sent shockwaves through the community and beyond. This marked the beginning of one of the most sensationalized and controversial criminal investigations in American history. As daylight broke on June 13th, the gravity of the crime became chillingly clear. The LAPD faced a complex and high-profile investigation. The crime scene yielded a wealth of evidence, including a bloody glove found outside Nicole's condo, later matched to a pair found at O.J. Simpson's residence. Footprints at the scene suggested the perpetrator wore Bruno Magli shoes, a rare and expensive brand. Detectives quickly focused their attention on O.J. Simpson, Nicole's ex-husband. Simpson and Brown had a tumultuous relationship, marred by accusations of domestic violence. Just 4 years prior to the murders, Simpson had pleaded no contest to spousal battery charges. As more evidence emerged, including DNA tests linking Simpson to the crime scene, the case against him grew stronger. On June 17, 1994, what was supposed to be a routine surrender to authorities turned into a spectacle that captivated the nation. Instead of turning himself in, O.J. Simpson, accompanied by his friend Al Cowlings, fled in a white Ford Bronco. The ensuing low-speed chase, broadcast live on television, transfixed millions of viewers. For hours, the white Bronco, trailed by a phalanx of police cars, weaved its way through Southern California freeways. The chase ultimately ended at Simpson's Brentwood mansion, where he surrendered to police after a tense standoff. The trial of the century was about to begin, and the world was watching. The trial of O.J. Simpson began in January 1995, with Judge Lance Ito presiding. The prosecution, led by Marcia Clark and Christopher Darden, presented a largely circumstantial case, relying heavily on DNA evidence linking Simpson to the crime scene. The defense, headed by Johnny Cochran, argued that Simpson was framed by racist police officers and that the LAPD had mishandled evidence. One of the most dramatic moments of the trial occurred when Simpson was asked to try on the bloody gloves found at the crime scene. The gloves appeared to be too small for Simpson's hands, leading to Cochran's now famous declaration, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit." This moment, broadcast on live television, became a turning point in the trial, raising doubts about the prosecution's case. The O.J. Simpson trial was more than just a legal proceeding. It was a media spectacle, unlike anything the world had ever seen. From the moment the murders were discovered, the case became a 24/7 news event, dominating headlines and airwaves. News helicopters followed every twist and turn, providing live coverage of Simpson's movements and the trial proceedings. Cable news networks found a ratings bonanza in the Simpson trial. The constant coverage fueled public interest and shaped public perception of the trial. After 10 months of testimony and a mountain of evidence, the jury reached a verdict on October 3, 1995. In a moment that stunned many, O.J. Simpson was found not guilty on both counts of murder. As the verdict was read, gasps could be heard throughout the courtroom and across the nation. The public reaction to the verdict was sharply divided along racial lines. Many African Americans celebrated the verdict, viewing it as a victory against a biased justice system. Conversely, many white Americans were shocked and outraged, believing Simpson had gotten away with murder. The verdict exposed deep racial divisions in American society. The O.J. Simpson trial left an indelible mark on American society. It forever changed the way we consume news, amplified the role of race in the criminal justice system, and raised serious questions about the influence of celebrity and media in high-profile trials. The trial's impact on the media landscape cannot be overstated. It ushered in the era of 24/7 cable news coverage, where sensationalized trials became a staple of programming. The Simpson case demonstrated the power of television to shape public opinion and influence the course of justice. The contrasting reactions to the verdict expose deep-seated tensions and mistrust between black and white Americans. The O.J. Simpson case remains a cautionary tale about the complexities of race, justice, and the media in modern America.